that I would fall for you, fell for you? Did you see the way I fought for you, changed for you? Never knew that love could be this much pain and misery. And you know that I would stick to you, die for you. And the ways that I relied on you, needed you, you used to see the same in me. Hey guys, I am Charlotte Eriksson and this is my interview with Miss O and friends. I'm gonna answer some questions, and so let's just get to it. How and when did you start in this field? Why do you call yourself the glass child? I started with music when I was around 17 years old, and it happened really naturally. I found it, I just discovered music, and I knew right away that that's what I want to spend my life doing. The glass child comes from the same kind of age. When I was younger, I was very shy and guarded, and people always used to tell me that it was as if I was living behind glass, because I was very hard to get to know, I think, and I was very, I wanted to protect myself a lot. So that name just kind of stuck with me, and when I wrote my first song, it was about that, and yeah, I feel safe behind the name, I think. When you say you left everything behind, who did you exactly leave? How hard was it? So I left Sweden when I was seven. I was just turning 18, and I left everyone I knew. I moved all by myself to London, with one guitar and one suitcase, and I left my family and friends and everything I knew, because I wanted to start anew in a way. I wanted to become a person that I could be proud of, and I wanted to build a life for myself that I was excited about. So I don't think that you can't really do that unless you leave all by yourself, because if you go with your friends or people who already know you, they will keep you to the old you, and I think it's important to try to expand yourself and see new things. And it was hard, it was really hard, and I missed my friends and I missed my family, and I was scared and worried, and I had no idea where to go and what to do, but I learned so much and I grew from it, and it's the best thing I've ever done. So I recommend that for everyone who is thinking about doing something. Tell us about the hard journey from your family home to here. What kind of troubles did you endure? How much your family supporting your career choice? So my journey is still ongoing, and I think that's the beautiful thing with pursuing music or writing or any kind of artistic career path, because it's not about coming to one final finished day when you sit back and say I made it. It's about the ongoing journey. Like every single day I wake up and ask myself, what do I want to achieve today, and who do I want to be, and what do I want to tell the world. So I'm making mistakes every single day, but that's how I learn from it, and it's been really hard. I went first to London, then I went just wandering around in England because I couldn't afford to live anywhere for 1 or 2 years, and then now I live in Berlin in Germany, and I don't know where to go from here, but that's the exciting thing, that I'm still learning and I'm still growing and becoming something. My family, I think I separated myself from them very early on because I knew what I wanted to do, and my family, they're very different. They're not into music or any kind of artistic path. They are just very different. But I'm an independent person, and I learned to kind of raise myself, and I think even though a lot of people didn't believe in me back then, my family and friends, I saw that as motivation. Like, I'm gonna prove them wrong, and I'm gonna show them that I can do this. And I'm not sure that I have done that yet, because there are still a lot of people who are doubting what I'm doing, but hopefully one day they can say that they were wrong. Tell us about your book. How much have you revealed in it? My book is called Empty Roads and Broken Bottles in Search for the Great Perhaps. And it's about my journey, just leaving my home and trying to become whoever I have become, and building a life on music, and as an independent artist, and everything I've learned just growing up as a person, as a girl in this world. And I think I've had so many beautiful messages about it, and I think it's cool that so many people seem to be able to relate to what I'm writing, because that makes me feel less alone too in what I'm feeling. So, and I'm hoping to publish a new book next year. What genre do you sing? How does it reflect who you are? And tell us all your EPs are following. So I have released 5 EPs and a full-length album, and I'm releasing one new full-length album in 1 week now, the 21st of October 2014. It's called I Must Be Gone and Live or Stay and Die. My genre, I guess, is some kind of alternative pop. I think a lot of people have a hard time labeling me what kind of genre I do, because I don't care about labels or genres. I'm just writing the music that I love and that I want to sing and that reflects my heart. If that turns out to be an acoustic song or a bigger band kind of rock song, it just happens naturally. But some kind of alternative pop, I would say. Career highlights. I don't know. There are so many beautiful things that I could say. I think the moments that I always will stay with me are when someone writes to me or comes up to me or after a show just talks to me or anything, and they tell me that my music has meant something to them, that it changed them or touched them or just helped them in any way, because I know how music it helps me every single day, and especially when I was younger and I was very lost and I had no idea who I wanted to be. Music just helped me in not feeling so alone. And if I can make someone else feel like that and help them in any way, that's the most beautiful thing. So these are the highlights, I think. The strange start of performing in a fan's lounge or garden, what was the inspiring thing behind that? How many places have you traveled because of this concert tour? So I'm kind of currently doing a house concert tour. I started in the UK. I just came back to Berlin from 2 weeks of touring in the UK, playing in people's living rooms and gardens and kitchens, and it's so much fun. The inspiration behind it was that I did a pledge music campaign to fund my new album, and it went so well, and I reached my target, and I told people that if I reach a certain goal, I will take my guitar and my voice and my stories and go to everyone who invites me to play in their living room. And so I did. I've been playing in the UK, and I'm gonna play a few shows in Germany, and then Romania and France and Netherlands, Sweden, hopefully Norway, and just keep playing. I want to play next year just everywhere. Playing in living rooms and house shows is such a more, I don't know, the concept of it makes so much more sense for me, because I get to connect with people in such an intimate and personal way. When I'm playing in venues from a stage, I feel very alone, I think, because it's just me on the stage and then tons of people that I can't even look them in the eyes. But when I'm playing in living rooms, I can talk to them and they can ask me questions and I can ask them questions, and we can tell each other stories, and I can tell the stories behind the songs, and I can look them in the eyes when I tell it. So it's just a personal way to share my music, and that's what I want to do with it. So it's the best thing ever, and I love it so much. Tell us about The Fall. What does it mean to you? The Fall is the first single of my new album, and the song is about the feeling of not being able to go on without someone that you have been very attached to. It can either be a person or family or just a state of mind too. The song happened really naturally, and I wrote it during 5 minutes sitting on my floor when I was still living in England, and the song is very personal, but I think that a lot of people can relate to these feelings, and that's why I love the song and I love singing it, and I'm really proud of it. When is your next album out? How different is it to your debut album? My new album is out in 1 week, October 21st, and I still have the same sound, obviously, because it's me, but the songs are about, I think naturally I've grown a lot as a person and as a songwriter and musician, because a lot of things happens, and I have moved to a new country, and I've met a lot of new people, and I've left a lot of people and been left by some people, and you grow and you mature and you learn new things and expand your views, and these songs are songs that just happen naturally during this year. It's some of the most, I've never been this proud about anything I've done before, and I've recorded the album by myself together with my best friends, and it's just been amazing, so I'm really, really proud and excited about the album. Who's your current favorite artists? There are so many bands I listen to. I always listen to Counting Crows and Trevor Hall and Brand New. I really love Ben Howard too. I've been listening to him a lot lately. And Charlie Simpson, he's a UK artist. He's an amazing songwriter, and he just released an album, so you should all check that out. Do you think youngsters should pursue their dreams no matter what the odds are? How much do you believe in it? Yes, definitely. I had no one believing in me when I said I wanted to be a songwriter. I wasn't very talented, and I'm not a very good musician, but I wanted it more than anyone else. And when people told me, in the beginning people just laughed at me and said, yeah, you're gonna come back home soon and get a proper job. But I think if you find something that you love so much that there's just nothing else you want to do, you can get there. You know, it's just about wanting it bad enough, and you have to be willing to fight for it. I gave my whole life to this. I moved wherever I had to move and left who I had to leave, and I lived homeless for a year because I wanted this more than anything else. And I think now I can sit here and I am so excited. I wake up excited every single day because I know that I will get to do what I love the most in the whole world. So yes, go after your dream, no matter what that is, and even if you don't have anyone believing in you, because you can get there. And when you wake up and feel like you are happy about just being alive, that is the best feeling in the world. So go after whatever you want to have. Your story would inspire millions if it is put in the right place to read or listen to. How would you feel if young girls start looking up on you? I don't think that I'm anyone you should look up to, because I don't think that anyone is anyone you should look up to. I do believe in heroes, and I do believe that it's important to have people you feel inspired by. But no one is perfect, and I have tons of flaws, and I think you have to pick pieces from people, or you find inspiration for all kinds of people or situations, so you can create your own little entity. So if you find something in my story or something in me that you want to be inspired by or motivated by, that's beautiful. But don't take me as a package, because I'm flawed. Everyone is flawed. If someone would find me inspirational or whatever, that's just amazing, and I'd be honored. But that's not what I'm after. I'm just trying to figure this out myself, and I'm just lost like everyone else. But I'm enjoying it. When will we be able to see in the US? Hopefully soon. I have played in New York 2 years ago, and it was amazing, and I would love to go back and tour in the US, and hopefully I can soon enough. One last message to the fans. Thank you so much for everything, and I know that I would not be able to do anything. I wouldn't be able to play music or release music or grow or learn or read or write if it wasn't for the people who take it in and listen to it or inspire me every single day. So thank you so much, and yeah, thank you. And write to me on Twitter, Tumblr, Facebook, or everywhere, because I always reply and I love when people talk to me. Thank you so much, and thank you to Miss O and friends for doing this.
Never see that I was blind for your hide the truth. Made us up inside my head like I always do. Panic hits when I wake